What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching another video. So the car is finally stage 2. I'm gonna do an initial reaction of my stage 2 tune. So I haven't really ripped on the car. I got the downpipe installed last night. So if I'm wearing the same things, it's because I'm making the downpipe video as well at the same time. So anyways, but car is stage 2. I haven't really ripped on the car yet. So this is gonna be my initial reaction on the stage 293 tune from EQT. So just so you guys can see if this does pick up, right now the car here, show current map. So we've got the DSG tune from EQT and then the ECU reflash stage 293 right there. So I'm expecting the car to be much faster. EQT says that, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, it is on the website, that this should be somewhere between like 380 and 400 wheel horsepower and probably about the same torque. So the car should feel definitely much faster. Probably gained with the tune and the downpipe another like maybe 30-40 wheel horsepower. So it should be way more fun. I'm gonna hook up the GoPro and I'm ready to have a good time. All right, so this is gonna be like my first actual like hard rip in this car after the stage 293 tune. I did drive it home last night and I didn't really get on it too much. I didn't want to. It was kind of late. Wasn't trying to beat on the car and whatnot. So this is gonna be like my first like natural like 100% reaction. So let's see. People say that there is a really big jump between the stage 1 and the stage 2 tune, and I really enjoyed the stage 1 tune. I mean, I only had it for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, which isn't a lot of time, but I did end up getting used to the power. And again, it is what it is. That's what happens when you're driving cars. Like, you get used to power in your car pretty quickly. So it is unfortunate, but definitely I'm excited. I'm gonna have highway open pretty soon here so I can give it like a good rip. I'm probably gonna drive it in manual mode, starting in like second gear. So that's my, that's my thought. That's probably the way I'm gonna do it. So we're about to pull on the highway right now, and I'm gonna be doing a second gear pull in the highways of Mexico. So let's see how this stage 2 tune feels. So I'm gonna be starting, this is gonna be like around like 25 miles per hour. Let's hit it. Wow. Okay, so first, wow. So the car's a lot faster, definitely now. The one thing I absolutely noticed though is that the car's top end feels 100 times better. It felt like the car pulled a lot harder towards redline, and obviously that's given just because now the car isn't choking as much up top because of the huge primary catalytic converter that these cars have. Now that it only has the secondary cat, which is really small, I think it's like a 200 cell catalytic converter, the one that's at the end that CTS offers. I could be wrong, but the car breathes a lot easier now, so it pulled on the top end way harder. So is the tune worth it? 100%. Should I have gone stage 2 right from the rip? I definitely think so, just because of how big the jump from stage 1 to stage 2 is, the way it feels. I can only imagine what the jump would have felt like if I went from stock straight to stage 2. So all I know right now is that I absolutely want to do their E30 tune, because people even say that you could gain another like 40 to 50 wheel horsepower on that. So it's incredible how this car feels. And the car on my access port here, it says that it's peaked at 29 pounds of boost, which is ridiculous. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. This car feels amazing. Honestly, right now, just driving on the highway in stop and go traffic, tune feels normal. I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect or just my mind just playing tricks on me, but it definitely feels like the transmission is shifting faster and a little harder, in a good way, not in a bad way. It just feels like, I feel like the transmission tune needed that stage 2 ECU tune to really like be compatible, because the way the car feels, the way the car's driving is incredible. So again, if you ask me, guys, I know there's a lot of tuning companies out there for the MQB platform cars, but if you have to ask me my recommendation, I would say EQT every single time, because I mean, at least from my experience so far in the car, everything looks great. All the numbers look good. My AFRs are right between like 10 and 11, so the car's not too rich, the car's not running lean, the car's running great, there's no knock. And mind you, I'm on stock plugs. I know they recommend getting colder spark plugs, and I haven't had any knock, very minimal. So honestly, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And like I said, I peaked at 29 pounds of boost. I know it might spike a little more here and there, but definitely my next moves for this car, I'm gonna be doing the E30 tune just to see how that feels. Then I want to do the big turbo. Somebody asked me in my last video why, like, I'm gonna be going in increments on the car because I'm gonna be ultimately spending more money. And just a simple answer would be, I want to enjoy this car as much as possible. If I go from stock and then send it straight to like a kill tune, the big turbo, it'll be incredible for the first like few weeks or like month, and then I'm gonna get used to it. So for me, in my opinion, it just makes more sense to go stage by stage, even though I'm gonna be spending a little more money, because I get to enjoy the car little by little. So okay, I had stage 1 for a few weeks, which is not long. Now I'm stage 2. I'm probably gonna be rocking this for the next month or two, probably till springtime. That's my plan. Then I'm gonna do the E30 tune when I want to go to the track, because I really want to see what the car's gonna do. So then I'll enjoy it on E30, being that, there's claimed people making 40, 50 wheel horsepower more on just E30. So I want to do that. And then once that's maxed out, then I want to do the turbo and then the retune. So I want to go in increments just so that the car stays enjoyable and I don't get used to the car too fast, where I'm like, okay, well, this car makes 500 plus wheel horsepower and now I'm bored. So I guess that's my view on it. So I don't know if it makes sense to some people. I am going to be spending a little more money in the long run, but I feel for my own enjoyment, it would be the thing that makes the most sense. All right, guys, I'm going to do another like quick pull. All right, guys, I'm going to do another quick pull just to see. Wow. Honestly, it's incredible. It's incredible what a tune and a downpipe does to this car. I mean, if you have any MQB car, get a downpipe and tune it, and that's pretty much all you need, because honestly, I'm hoping that just the way the car sits is gonna run 11s now. So I definitely, I'm like 99% sure that this car will run 11s now. Like, now, not saying that 11-second quarter mile is fast, but it's definitely a very quick car. And I can definitely tell with like an E30 tune, like cranking up like just the power a little bit more, probably be mid-second car, maybe even getting lucky, some really good tires, really lightweight wheels, maybe even low 11-second car, which would be amazing. But honestly, guys, all you need, downpipe and tune. Like, when I tell you it's so worth it, the fact that you could spend under $2,000 on hardware and software and make this car like perform this way is absolutely incredible. Like, I wonder if the GoPro can pick this up, like just like all the crazy. Oh my God, it's honestly, it's not miles per gallon, it's miles per gallon. And this car, honestly, I'm so impressed. Honestly, it's incredible. Anyways, guys, that's going to conclude the video. The Stage 2 tune is fantastic. I recommend it to anybody that has a Golf R, S3, Golf, GTI, any MQB platform car. If you have one, get yourself a downpipe, get yourself a Stage 2 tune. Honestly, whatever you think is the best tuner. For me, honestly, I'm glad that I went with EQT. Their customer service is great. The power that this car has now is, honestly, I can't even put it into words, man. It really is incredible how much quicker this car got with the downpipe and the tune. And honestly, the intake and the inlet like really does open up throttle response and all of that stuff. The car just feels good. It sounds good. Like, I'm so happy with the results. I cannot wait to get the E30 tune as well, because I know that that's going to be incredible. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Something quick, nothing crazy, just to review how the Stage 2 tune feels on this car. You don't really need too much, honestly. Like, you spend under $2,000 and you have yourself a very, very quick car on the street, a nice quarter-mile car that launches hard as hell. Like, it's so worth it. Anyways, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.